Good morning! I'm having to be quick with my videos today because they're cutting over here and the loudspeakers over there, so where there's a pause I come on quick. Good morning, how are you? What you doing? So let's see what happens. Supervisor's here. So what's happening today? That's all I got left of the front. And you can see there's quite a bit around the back, which I'm going to go around there. So I've got around the back to do. I'm going to get as much as I can up the top, come along the top, all down the sides, and just keep going round in the circle. Do a little bit, that little bit at the front, and I'll get on as much as I can, as safely as I can, and try to get, I got a whole bag of cement, so I'm going to put it on today. But here's how you can tell, like, watch this, listen to this. It's quite thick, right? And then over here, not so thick, because that's where I just started working, right? Over here, this should be there, a little bit thin, thicker, right? So you just have to, you know, roughly where you're going to go. It's basically just supporting itself, so, but you don't want it to be too thin where a small branch comes on it and breaks it or something like that. So I'm going to make it quite thick. On top it's very thick now, but I'm going to put some more up on that top corner. So let's see what happens. I'll get to work. So I started on the front now, and that's what I got left to do. A little bit difficult because it's like a steep angle, so I went on the inside. You can see on the right where at the new stuff, I worked on the inside, and then the right there you can see I worked on the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you the back first, and then I'm going to go back on the inside. Is putting it on super thick, which is not a problem because super thick means strong on the inside. So on your left there, I'm hoping to get that up as much as I can. In fact, I'm going to just keep working on it until I can get as much as I can on it until it goes to a point where it won't hold anymore. Then I'll go back to the back. I got about a quarter of a mixer thing here left, but a lot to do on the back, so I think I'm not going to finish it today, but it doesn't matter. And that's where I got so far here. You can see all the new on the wet stuff, and I put a big blob right at the top there, and there was a little bit of a hole. Well, about a quarter of a bucket of cement in the hole to level it to the front. Then they came down. You can see what I've done. So I'm going to finish doing what I'm doing on the other side as much as I can, and then I didn't go any farther before because I was worried it's going to fall off. So I'm going to come back here now that it's dried a bit and see if I can join the top, left and right across the top. It's very warm, a little bit humid, wind coming from the southwest, which means Bangkok way. And the water comes, the storm clouds come up the horseshoe up past Bangkok up, and it usually gets to Ayutthaya. Not very often it will get here. Not this time of year anyway. Rainy season it does. But so you can feel the humidity. But anyway, let me get back to work and I'll come back and show you. Hopefully, I want to try to finish the front. I'm going to focus on the front, so at least I got one side done, and a little bit, and whatever's left's going to go on the back. So, but I'll finish up and let you see what I've done, okay? I'll come back. I got most of it on, and you can see it fell off. 3 pieces fell off, 4. So I got to let it dry some, and I think I'll go to the other side and see if I can. I really want to get this done today, so I can say the front's done. The back's nowhere near done, and it keeps falling off, so I'm going too fast obviously. So I'm going to try to put some on in the inside in a minute. Give it some more time to dry. I did it. I got it on. Now leave it alone. Don't touch it. It's not perfect, but I don't care. It's on. So once it goes off, next time I come back, I can put a lot more on it. It's just got to get it to hold into the salang and the wire, And once you got that and it goes off, we're in. And the front's done. Woohoo! Now to see if I got a little bit left, and I'll put that around the back. Okay, finally finished. You can see the top's still okay, it hasn't fell off, so it should be okay now. I went in the back and did a load because I couldn't do any more on the back because it kept falling off. So I got all that done, and I banged my back on the top here and knocked a load of it off, so I put it back on again. Whew. I got some there, but it's not drying fast enough to put another coat on. So we got from the top all the way down around here and that done. But I got a load done on the inside too, so that makes the wall even thicker. So the next time I come back, I should be able to get right up on top, you know, at least up to here somewhere, something like that. I don't know. I mean, if it takes 2 more goes, it takes 2 more goes. Nothing I can do about it. Just do your best, try to get it to stay. But it seems like it's going on the back better than on the front, so I might go, when next time I start, I'll go inside, which you can see I've been doing here. I've come right up, so I'll just go as high as I can on the inside, and then come up the sides on the inside. It might be because the sun's there and the selang is hot, I don't know. But on the inside it seems to be working better on the in the metal. So you push it through the metal and it lays on the selang and then goes off that way. Whichever way works, I'm happy to do it. So I think tomorrow I'll go get, maybe if I feel like I got some energy, I'll go get some more cement this afternoon, because there's no more cement. It's empty. So just get another 4 bags because I'm going to need it. You know, I can put some on the inside. Whew, it's hot now. I'm going to need some more cement. I'll put it on the inside as high up as I can go, left and right. I should get quite a ways on the left and right because there's already some behind, and once that's off, it'll hold it. But you know, it's an open span, and there's no, you know, nooks and crannies to hold, like round bumps, and it's just flat wall, so it takes a little bit longer to do flat walls, as you can see. So the next plan, I think, is, like I say, go get the cement and then just do my best. And you know, like I said before, about finding the thin points, because if you see down here, you can hear it, it's quite thin. Over here, thicker. So here's thin, but hard enough to support itself. So I mean, I'm going to just cover the whole thing again anyway, no problem, but it won't take half as long because you're just covering on top of the cement, not trying to get it to stick. You know, it'll go on to itself easy. You just wet it and then lay it on. But I found a little technique to get around the door here. You see how I started building that up with that last little bit I had? So let that go off. But I can come back and do the same on this side. Make the archway nice and tight, nice and hard, and then you can go all over the place. I said in another video about what to put on that flat spot, and other people said different ideas. The flat spot above the lady. But I'm thinking, you know, just leave it alone. But you know what I was thinking? To make a roof from that side to this side. I have an idea how to do it. Kind of like a Chinese oriental roof or Thai roof, you know, that pitch. And then, you know, you could have the waterfall one color, and that little tiny roof area where she's going to sit under will be like a brick color. Paint it like a brick color, so it's like a roof where she sits underneath. I think that's a really cool idea. What do you think? So now I got to clean everything up. So I'm going to sign off, guys. Say good afternoon, good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here to the end. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best. Stay safe. And I hope you're all doing well. I know those guys in Texas and got no electricity, no heating. Mess. Good night.